All right, guys, how's it going? So, I decided to create a warm-up video for you guys because, well, I feel like most of you are skipping it or not doing enough of it. So at first I was thinking I'm just gonna tell you kind of what to do, but then I realized it's probably better to go through the whole regimen of what I personally do. You can obviously watch this on a double speed if you're in a hurry or whatnot, just so you kind of see what you need to do, and then you could do it on your own time, or you can follow along and do it with me. Okay, so here's how I like to do it. Even if you are doing a upper-lower split, you still want to warm up your entire body, because for example, say you're going to do squats, right? Even though it's a leg exercise, you're still holding the bar up on your back, and you need your wrists to be warmed up, your arms, your torso. So we're going to go through a very quick, this shouldn't take like 5, maybe 10 minutes to go through. I am going to kind of sort of speed it up a little bit. I would probably take a little longer than what I'm going to show in the video, but like I said, I don't want to waste too much of your time, so you can either do what I'm doing and add a little bit, more time to it, or just go about it how you want, but make sure it doesn't last more than 10 minutes because I don't want you, wasting too much time on this and just, getting too fatigued before you actually do the workout. Okay, so we're going to go head to toe. All right, so here's how I like to go about it. All right, you are going to start with, you're going to do some neck circles. Now, as you can see, I'm not taking my head completely back. That puts a lot of pressure on the neck. We're not going for that. So we're going to do 10 each side. Okay, this is 5, I think, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 2, 3, 4, right? So you're lowering your ear to the side, chin down, and then ear to the other side. Okay, I think this is like 10. Next, you're moving to your shoulders. Okay, so circles. You're going to do circles out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You don't have to do that circle. I just did that so you could see what I'm doing. Okay, inside, other way. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. By the way, guys, I don't know how to count, so if I'm miscounting, I don't know how to count. Just giving you a heads up. Okay, moving on to the elbows. Okay, elbows, circles out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Think about it as like you're oiling up, all your joints, basically. Getting the blood flowing in there, okay? Inside. Moving on to your wrists. Wrist circles. Now, on days that you have military press and stuff like that, I'm going to have a separate video just for the wrists. They need extra attention, okay? But when you're doing just either full body or lower or whatnot, this would be enough for the wrists, okay? Next, we are moving on to the entire arm. Okay, so big, big circles. 3, 4, 5, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next, we're moving. Going to be combination of the torso and the legs. So you're going to have a wide straddle. Okay, you're going to inhale up, and you're going to hinge from the crease in your hips. Hinge forward. This feels really good. Immediately you're going to feel a stretch in your hamstring. Okay, you're going to hinge forward, move around a little bit. Anytime you do the warm-up, throughout the warm-up, like don't stay static in one position. You're always moving. Okay, we only do dynamic stretching before a workout. We don't do static. Okay, meaning like static stretching. Now from here, you're going to do opposite arm to opposite leg and open up to the side. Okay? I usually do like 8 to 10 each side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now from here, you're going to Open up side lunges, side to side, stretching the inner part of your thigh and also your ankle. Okay, don't do this rash, don't do this aggressive. You're doing this very organic and with good flow because you might be super tight. Like, we're not trying to, this is not like the workout portion, right? This is just a warm-up. So just be nice and gentle and easy with yourself. Okay, I usually do like 5 reps with this. All right. Now from here, you're going to turn to one side and you're going to be in a very low lunge. Okay, you're going to lean into it. You're kind of going to pump it out. Can you see? Okay, good. And you're going to lean back. And this time, when you're leaning back, you're stretching the hamstring. Okay, so do this like for as long as you need. You might need a little longer than what I'm actually showing. Okay, you're just kind of like little pumps here. That's in order to maintain the move. We don't want to stay static, like I said. Okay. From here, you're going to lower your knee down. And there's a natural tendency as soon as we get into this position to lean in. That's not what we're looking for. In this position, I really want you to stretch your iliac. So this is a little bit different than the usual, like, I always forget how you call this stretch. But this is not this. You're going to stay upright. Okay, you're going to put that back heel down. And you're going to posterior pelvic tilt your hips inward. You're going to do this. You're going to hold it. You're going to immediately feel an extremely intense stretch in your iliac. So this is not for the quad. The iliac is the muscle that connects right where all the heads of the quad meet, and it goes all the way up into here. Okay? So once you hold this for a few seconds, you're then going to bring your back heel inward, and then you're going to go again. This time, it's going to stretch the inner part. Okay? This is pretty intense. It almost makes you almost have like an emotional reaction, and there's a reason for that. We hold all of our feelings and our trauma in our hips. So it's very normal for that to happen. If you feel like you get emotional, it's like a very common thing. Okay, so once again, you lean into it, hold it for a few seconds. Okay, then bring the heel in, other angle. Okay, now after you do that, you're going to come back up into the straddle and change directions, right? So I'm just going to turn to here so you can see. So you're pumping it out, right? And then leaning back. Depending on the day, how cold it is and stuff like that, I'll go anywhere from like 3 reps to 8, depending on what my body needs on that specific given day. Okay? Pump it out, lean back. One more time. Lean back. And I'm going to place that knee down. Okay? From here, once again, I'm reminding you, it's not this. You stay upright and you tuck in. Okay? I feel that right away. Okay, I'm going to hold it. You can brace if you need to. You could also place something underneath your knee if you're on a hard surface. Then you're going to bring that foot in. You're going to hold it. You don't want to hold static stretches for more than 10 seconds before a workout. Just something to note. If you're a person that likes to stretch, you're welcome to do it after your workout. Like, do not hold these long static stretches before. It's very much not supported in the literature. Okay, so one more time, inward. Okay, then I'm going to come back to my straddle. I'm going to stretch one last time here, and we're going to walk it in. Now here we come right to where a squat stance would be, okay, give or take shoulder width. I'm going to turn to here so you can see. Now from here, you're going to come lower down into a squat. Now I want you to spend like a good 3 minutes here. Okay, you're not just sitting in a squat. You're moving around. You're kind of like leaning into this ankle, opening it up and opening up this side. Okay, then you're gonna move, lean into this side. Can you see? Open up this side. Okay, so you're just kind of moving around, oiling everything up. Okay, do this for as long as you feel you need to. All right, then eventually when you're ready, you're gonna bring your palms together and you're gonna go for 10 air squats. Okay, make sure to push those knees out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, once again, open a little bit more. And now you're gonna come up, bring your feet together, parallel. Inhale and forward fold. Get your torso to kind of rest on your thighs. You could put your hands behind you, bend and further stretch. Then from here, you're gonna bring your hands forward and you're gonna squat down and bring your arms up. Now, not everybody necessarily has this mobility, that's okay. If your arms are here, that's fine. And you're gonna go into a few very slow squats here, narrow stance. You could totally skip this if you feel like it's too much. Okay, one last one. Okay, then finally, you can either brace when you do this, or you can just do it freestanding, totally up to you. Okay, you're gonna grab this foot, and this time you are stretching your quad, so stretch it, and lean forward, touch the ground. Put it down, stretch, touch. Okay. At this point, you should be pretty warmed up. Okay. If you're squatting, you're more than welcome to do this little portion. You could or could not. It's totally up to you. Just kind of swinging the legs a little bit. Okay. Make sure not to go into like too much spinal flexion. Keep it square. Okay, so like this. Like stay upright with your torso. Okay. And that should be it. After that, you're going to move on to the other warm-up that I included with the actual barbell. Okay, now I'm going to make a separate video for only the wrists. So on days that you have military, like I said, you're going to want to go through this, what we just went through, and also the little wrist warm-up that I'm going to include. Okay, so I'm out of breath here. That is that. See you in the next video.